What's up, y'all? Welcome to
Girl, I'm Grown
with your girl Sierra.
And I'm Miss CC.
What's up? So I am super excited today because, guys, it's been so much talk going around the internet about red flags. How do you know when something's a red flag? What do you do? How do you act when you have red flags? And I think a lot of times we know something is a red flag, but we get on that roller coaster ride and we go up and down, just having the time of our life when we should just halt it.
I agree.
Yeah, so I want to talk about like what are some relationship red flags to you guys, and then later on in the show we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna pull up some tweets and stuff, and we're gonna say if we think it's a red flag or not. So make sure you watch the entire video. If you're listening to this right now on one of the podcasting apps, make sure you subscribe to Girl I'm Grown on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes.
So what's a definite red flag for you?
Someone that's inconsistent. You know, I'm big on inconsistency, and they don't know how to communicate. Those are red flags for me.
Okay. Key.
Red flag. You talking about dating? I gotta go.
Or just something. You gotta go back.
I gotta go.
I'm gonna let her think about it. For me, a red flag is somebody that is a liar. And I know, like, sometimes you don't know how that person is lying, but if it feels in your heart and your soul that it's too good to be true, then to me that's a red flag with the person.
I can't think of a specific situation, but I know it when I see it. So it's like when you hear something or see something, and it literally feels like a siren or something is going off in your brain. Your heart will start beating a little fast. Something will let you know that
and you better listen
something
to
is off. You know what I mean? So it's like usually when I'm having those feelings of like,
something right.
You kind of know what's up.
Yeah. But I usually typically follow my intuition. Sometimes it depends on the situation. I'll say that because sometimes my intuition I'm an overthinker. So sometimes it don't even be there. But mostly when I have that strong feeling in my gut, I follow it because I've been a person that didn't follow it in the past. Yeah. And it always led me face down on the concrete.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I learned, the hard way to start listening to your intuition and following that gut feeling.
Yes.
You know what? I was just thinking, and I feel like a lot of my intuition or my red flags, a lot of my signals are derived from like 90s R&B. Because when women be singing about certain stuff or they man doing something he don't have no business doing, and it's just like, it's ironic how she was singing about this same exact thing in this song, saying this is a flag, and you doing this same thing, and it feels like a flag, and I feel like it's derived from 90s
R&B. What I think, one of my favorite movies, now that I'm an adult and I've watched it and I go back and like, we going through the same shit they were going through, and I think they were supposed to be in their late 20s, Waiting to Exhale.
Why was that was in my head?
It's just like the same stuff that we're talking about. Like, it's just like, we have seen this, and it's just like, okay, a lot of the same stuff is still happening. And we know, sometimes I think we know what a red flag is, and then we still go with it anyway. I know.
Benefit of
that. I have done it before.
Because we just don't want to face reality.
Or we just having fun, and we think, oh, it's not a big deal. But I know one time I had a situation where I was going on the first date with somebody, and I was letting them pick me up. They car smelled like weed. Soon as I like approached the car, y'all know the story or whatever. We're not gonna get too deep with it.
No,
but that was the first time, because when somebody comes pick you up to take you somewhere, it's like, as a woman, you are precious cargo, right?
That's right.
So even if you are a smoker and you are a drinker, when you have me with you, don't drink and drive and don't be smoking in a car. So me as a woman to know, okay, this person is high, their car smell like weed. As soon as I approach the door and I open it, then that's on me to make the decision to say, hey, I'm gonna get in the car and let somebody put my life is in their hand, because they're the person driving the car. Or I can say, well, no, you can say no, make up anything, or you can just simply say, hey, I don't think you should drive. You want to still hang out with them, you can drive if you want, but you gotta know, like, if that's a red flag for you, somebody coming around and they're not presenting themselves how you want them to, then that's a red flag. It's okay for you to say no and just back all the way out of that situation.
I agree.
I think sometimes as women, we might be a little scared to say no, or kind of like a little bit reserved to say no, or maybe like, I don't want to be lame. And you don't have to do that. But I do think, especially some of our viewers can relate to this.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say no. That's just me, though. And I get it, though, because a lot of women are afraid to say no, especially in the moment. But me, I don't even let nobody pick me up from my house. Yeah. That's just one. Reason being is because of things like that. Yeah. You know, being afraid. Yeah. Because, see, when they're at your place, that's your personal. Exactly. Yeah. That's one, too. They can always come back. Yes. You know what I mean? And so if I don't really know you well, 9 times out of 10, you're not knowing where I live unless you go on People Finders and find that, and they don't even know.
Don't put that out there.
They don't even know.
Don't put that site out there. That's one of my sites that I use, and I mean everybody know about it. Because you can get your information removed from their website.
Well, mine is not on there, so thankfully. But my point is, like, I'm not afraid to say no though, but that's just me, because I feel like, first of all, I don't like certain things, like certain behavior, like you said, the weed smoking, all that type of stuff. I don't like it, so I don't condone it. I'm not gonna be around it. You know what I mean? So if there's a time where you meet somebody and they pull up on you somewhere to pick you up, whether it's your house or out somewhere you know chose to meet them, and there's weed, I'm like, I'm just gonna drive my car because I don't like smelling like weed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's a way to say it if you're afraid. Like, look, I want to keep my hair fresh. We
can bust out of Atlanta.
So with me, for example, like, I don't mind, like, I'm not against a person who smokes weed. Like, I don't care about that, but I just feel like you, especially with a first date, you need to present yourself better. Yeah. And I just think as a man, like, I hate that. Like, if you kicking it with somebody, whether y'all on a date or not, and they come around and they smell like weed, I'm like, And I hate cologne over weed. Yeah. Like that. When
they spray it on them before you get in the car.
I do not like that. Like, no. But see, we have certain things that we call like a red flag, but if it's a person that you like and you like really fucking with them, you might be like, okay, I'm gonna overlook it. Because for his Chump, for example, like, he was a smoker and we have been together and he smelled like weed, but I like him so much I didn't care. Like, I was just going with it. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like sometimes you can have a list and you have a lot of red flags or things that you just don't want to deal with, but if it's a person that you really like, you might overlook some of that stuff and just go along with it.
I can see that, I guess, because you give me a lot of red flags.
Yeah. Like what?
Like that.
What?
Talking to me crazy.
What red flags I been giving you?
Talking to me crazy.
What?
You told me I was your son earlier today. That's a red flag.
When did I say that?
When we was upstairs.
Wow, it was evidently a joke.
Because you was I said, don't talk to me like I am one of your son's names, I said. And you was like, you are.
Okay, well, it was a joke. I was saying, y'all know why.
She a red flag. She thinks she can tell people what to do.
Oh my
and God. I ain't have to be one of them, but she thinks she can tell what to do. And that's a red flag for me.
No.
But since I like you, I just...
That's what I want to get back to the liking part. Because, see, I know, like, I'm not a... Yeah, no, not for me. And this is just personal. Like, I can't look past it if I like you. Like, I respect who you are and I accept who you are, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna look past it. You know what I mean? Like, even in dating, like, if it's a red flag, now I will say, because I'm just like any other woman, when you're dating somebody, we tend to overlook the red flags because we like them, right? But for me, it's like, if it's something that you're doing that I don't agree with, I don't look past it.
So let's just say in this situation, I'm gonna let you go. Hold on, sorry, you want to tag? Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Okay. So what I was gonna say is, okay, let's just say your thing with your boo now, right? And let's just say, you know everything about him, whatever. But then he just started recently doing something that's just like a red flag. Let's just say he just started picking up cigar smoking, and he wants to smoke in the house or around you.
Communicate it. I communicate how I feel about it, right? Like, hey, where does this come from? First of all, I want to know where it derived from.
Not where did this come from.
You're like, wait, because sometimes people just go through those crises, like midlife or young life crisis, like, they want to start trying something different, or it's just something they always wanted to do and they're doing it. I'm going to ask. Now, for me, cigar smoking, that's something that a lot of people, for some reason, take on, like in their later 30s, whatever the case is. I'm just going to ask the question like, hey, I noticed, you got your little cigar out here, make it cute. Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Like, when did you start smoking cigars? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask that, and then we'll talk about it. Because I'm gonna let them know how I feel about it. You know, well, if you're gonna do it, can you do it like outside?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something like that. But I'm not gonna overlook it. I'm not gonna sit around and inhale smoke and be cute and lovey-dovey like all up under him. No.
Yeah.
Take that outside. You know what I'm saying?
Get
like,
a man cave.
I will build you one.
Yeah.
Like, that's how serious it is, but I'm not gonna overlook it. I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But in a respectful way. That's how I feel about it.
I can see talking about it. The only reason, not the only reason, but I feel like maybe I try to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, because I feel like I have been a red flag a bunch of times, and I feel like I'm a wonderful ass person. So don't be canceling me out because you see one little red flag or one little thing that's off, because it may be something that I'm not really noticing or aware of, or I know that because it may be a red flag to one person, it may not be to everybody else. So I try to give people that same grace, because I did it to somebody before. Like, he was telling me a profession, he was like a rapper, and I was just like, red flag, okay. I do not talk to rappers, I do not because y'all A, B, C, D, 1 to a million. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, where you work? I was like a manager at Dollar Tree. And he was like, how would you feel if I felt a way about you because of where you work, or the type of job you have, or the type of job, the car you drive?
Cousin Skeeter.
I don't know who that is.
Doug and Cousin Skeeter.
No, it wasn't. I should have knew that was a red flag too. The dude happened to still be a red flag, but I understood what he was coming from when he put me in that position. So it's kind of like, okay, it's a red flag, so I'm gonna keep my eye out on certain red flags. Like with you, some stuff you have to address and have a conversation about it. Like when it's somebody that you care about, somebody that you like. But like when you meeting somebody and you dating and you know this thing and you're trying to get in there and you noticing it, I can see how you can like, I kind of like, I know I see this flag, but let me just see where it goes.
Really
see if it's really red.
Yeah.
Can it lighten up?
Right.
So
no, I agree with that. I do, because I tend to be harder on people because I feel like my standards and my expectations are really high, and what I give back, I think that's another thing. Like who I am as a person and an individual, I require those things in another person as far as like character, integrity, you know what I mean, respect and loyalty. So when it comes to them having red flags, like I said, I am that type of person where I'll communicate it, because I don't want to be, selfish in a manner just like nobody's perfect. So I don't want to act like somebody is perfect.
Right.
But I'm just big on just communicating about it. And if it's a new person and they come into my life and they doing some crazy, I'm just going to lead them where they at. I'm not even going to step past that.
Yeah, some flags you can't go past.
I just don't do it.
Yeah, for me, I don't like people who, well, I ain't going to say I don't like, but for me personally to be in my life, like somebody who smokes cigarettes, because I feel like that's like a super hard habit to break. And then I don't want to be inhale secondhand smoke. I don't like that. I really just don't like smoke, period.
That's how I used to feel like I didn't want no dude that had kids already. Okay. Like no baby mama. Like even though I was a baby mama, my baby dad was a deadbeat. So you ain't gotta worry about it. You have to worry about him. So when I was dating, I was just like, I don't wanna deal with that. So when dudes had baby mamas, I really used to look at that like a red flag. Yeah. I think I only really dealt with one dude, like we weren't even serious. It was just somebody that I was dealing with that had a baby mama, and it was just like not problematic for me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe for him, but it ain't never interfere with.
I always like dudes that had kids though, because I feel like they could. Because when my kids was younger, I couldn't really go nowhere and do nothing. I feel like they understood that best. Okay. Versus like a person that was single like with no baggage and didn't have any kids. I like dudes with kids. Yeah. I don't mind that, especially like older kids. I like if you have, because I be thinking like your kids should be my kids' age, but I know I had my kids young, so you know, sometimes people have younger kids. My thing is, if you have like a kid under 5, then that might be a little bit of a red flag
that's
because
how
you
I
have
felt,
to continuously deal with the child's mom, you know, for you to have like a healthy relationship with the child.
Okay.
So yeah, that's some of our red flags. Yeah, I'm trying to go to some questions here so we can do our game.
I'm excited.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read a question and then we're gonna hold up whether or not that's a red flag for us or not. So like I said, if y'all are not listening to the podcast on YouTube, what you want to do is go over to YouTube and, you know, get on the trend on YouTube, okay? Okay, let's say if a guy lies about his age, is that a red flag?
It is.
That is definitely a. Let's hold it up and throw it, rip around like a helicopter.
Okay.
Like, why are you lying?
Why do you have to lie about your age?
Oh, and another one, lying about your height.
Oh,
A lot of guys
men
do that. A lot of guys do that.
and they'll lie in your face.
They will.
And like you just
next
can't
to
go
the
look.
ruler.
Like you just can't look like and say, boy, no. I've had that happen like
Uh-huh.
a lot of times. I had people lie to me about their age and
Yeah.
also about their height.
Wow.
Honestly, and it's just real. Okay, what about people who text instead of good morning, grand rising? Is that a red flag? Like,
What
that's
part?
not a red flag for me either.
If they say
Grand rising instead
that's
of
their
good
personal
morning.
preference. I
So
mean,
that's not
I've
a
been
red
seeing
flag.
people saying that's a red flag, but it ain't a red flag to me.
It's not. I don't think it's a red flag, but I do think those type of guys. That's how.
I didn't get the experience those. I
Grand
feel
That
like.
Queen.
was loser boy.
It's
Took
so
it. I'm gonna say his
many.
name. That was Ramon. He was one of those types of people, and
Oh well, yeah, he a red flag.
he was, but it was just the fact that he was trying to change me so I can be one of those type of women. Like he wanted me to be
he
like
wants you to be like he wanted to say
pan African woman.
he wanted to say Grand Rising, my beautiful queen. You be like Grand Rising, my kid. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I can see because those. I would just say if they're trying to change you, yes, he was a red flag. He's
A walking red
mute
flag.
point now.
Mhm.
Okay, is this a red flag? Man, all right, believe what you want to believe.
Definitely. You lying.
I ain't gonna say that because I say that sometimes.
And
you
you be
are,
lying.
yes.
I don't lie. I tell the
But
truth.
I feel like if you, look, it depends on at what point you saying it, because if don't let me believe what I want to believe, you help me to understand what is
What
going
it is.
on.
That's not a
But
red
if
flag for me.
I'm like constantly, if you really telling the truth, and I'm like,
What?
Yeah.
And then you
And then at that point, if you just want to end the argument, you
And
may
you
have
say
to
that-
say, look, believe what you want to believe, because at this point you acting crazy.
it's a red flag for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The response.
Okay, y'all, this one right here, I don't fuck with her. She just doing that to make you mad.
Red flag.
Like, come on
She ain't
now.
doing nothing. That's the thing. Women they put a battery in their back, meaning a man, you're doing something for her to be acting like this.
And I feel like men, when you cheat with women gonna always make themselves known. So if you want to go and look and see if a man cheat, you don't have to. The woman gonna do something to make herself known.
That part.
Unless she one of them other type of women.
Like the
There
people,
are them
like
other type of women. I just heard about them. I just heard about them other type
They
of
got
women.
them other
They're like
type
the
of
best
women.
side chicks ever.
They like being
they
a
don't
side
want to be
chick.
noticed.
They don't want
They're
to.
good at not being noticed. I
They
literally
lie.
just heard about this a few days ago.
okay,
lie.
that needs to be our next topic then. Okay. DM in my picture with a heart instead of commenting.
That's a red flag.
Red
I
flag.
hate that.
Red.
Oh my.
Say out my
Please.
comments.
I
Say
saw
out,
that.
shit.
I
Hold
your
on.
DM.
Say out my DMs.
You can comment on the picture.
Yeah,
that's
you
cool.
can comment, or if you don't want to comment, just leave a heart. You don't have to take it to my DMs.
That's what they do. Though.
Don't
That's
take
that
somebody
sneaky
else.
stuff.
They,
That's
I don't know if dudes just try to like not be like disrespectful
wanna-
towards,
Yes.
or they scared of my. No, I'm talking about
for
to
you,
me,
yeah.
because dudes
Personally.
do it to me, and I be
Uh-huh.
like, what the hell?
Yeah.
they be-
Why are you in my DM?
They be
Like,
sneaky because
Could've
at the end
left
of the
that on
day,
the post.
if it's innocent, you can post it on the picture.
Yeah, or just leave a heart. Like, you don't gotta communicate. Just leave a heart.
I
Be
just
like
think
you
once you
should.
slide
Right.
into the, it started to become intimate. So get
I
out of
don't
that.
like
part. Get out of there.
that. Somebody was just telling me this guy that I recently started talking to. He was like, "Yeah, I've been trying to hit you up or whatever. I've been trying to talk to you." So I went back and looked. My birthday from 2017. He gonna share it to my DM talking about happy birthday. I'm like,
you
"That's
could have
what
said
you
nothing to
mean?"
post. I ain't gonna notice you on the
Yeah,
DM.
he's talking about he was trying to be special and stand out.
That ain't standing out, baby.
But I mean, they got you all not reply. trying to. Oh, especially on my birthday.
Right.
Like,
You
come on
just
now.
go out there with the commoners and say happy birthday like everybody else. Don't be trying to be standing out.
Everybody, yeah.
With that old ass picture.
Yeah.
That I probably don't like. Did you like the picture?
No, it's the picture that I posted on my birthday that year.
okay.
Instead of him coming, yeah, that was weird.
You thought you were gonna get noticed? Wow.
Now I'm saying, like, come on, man, have better game. Okay, love you without the I. That's not a red flag for me. Love you.
That's not a red flag, but I do prefer the I.
Unless I say I love you, and then they come back and say love you, then that could be a red flag.
It's not a red flag for me. I just like the I love you.
Yeah,
That's all.
As long as the love you is being said. Key, what do you think? Is that a red flag?
If they don't ever say I love you, it's
Then
a
it
red
is
flag.
Okay, I can go for that.
Because look, my sister used to do that to me.
Mhm.
She used to just be like, "Love you," and she used
Yeah.
to do it so much. I used to be like, "Hey, do you really love me? Because you don't have to tell me that. I know you my sister, but look,
He said you don't gotta tell me that.
love you too. Like, are you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, add that eye. It
Okay.
ain't a red flag, but don't do that too many times.
The next one is send me some pics.
Red flag.
All my pictures on Instagram.
Instagram.
Send me some money that's not in my bank account.
That part, I like that, Sierra.
Because, you know, if their rebuttal is, I want something that's not on Instagram, well, send me some money that's not
in
on
my
Yeah.
account.
Because usually when a guy's asking for a picture to
They're
me,
thinking
you're
about,
trying to see
yeah,
something
sexual
like,
pictures,
yeah, because you go to Instagram, you can see.
Yep.
My cousin who don't have Instagram, I can understand why. You know, they would want a pic.
Sierra is just a red flag.
I'm about to say a female that want money in her bank account. That's not in her bank account. Is that a red flag? Fellas, let us know.
Is that a red flag?
What? Oh no.
No.
Send me the cash.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna hate me when a dude say, like, when you first start dating, like, you gonna hate me. Is that a red flag?
I mean, it's probably telling me to just leave.
Okay, so
bye.
immediate
I'm
no.
gonna go.
Immediate no.
That's
Immediate
telling me.
no.
That's kind of telling me that you ain't shit.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
you
go.
trying to tell me
You trying to
ahead of
tell me,
time.
yeah.
So later on, you can be like,
I told you. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna leave. Red flag.
Red flag.
Okay, what about when a guy tells you, I know I'm gonna love it here, talking about dating you? Is that a red flag?
No, because they will.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Text slow, but always on social media.
Well, wait. Okay, hold on.
I think it's
Because
a red
I'm gonna be
flag.
fair because I will be on social media and text slow. Well, okay,
You're
not
a
with the
red
person I
flag.
like.
You're a red flag. She a
Not with
red
the person I
flag.
like, though. I'll say that. So I'm
Don't
selective.
try to save it.
I'm
Don't try to
selective.
save it. Don't try to save it, man.
I'm selective with it, so
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
say
save
it is
it.
a red flag. But I am one of those people. If I don't like you, so that I guess the point is they're not really that into you.
Yeah.
In my personal preference.
Okay, when he doesn't know how to use the right your or your.
That's a red flag. That irritates my soul. Jesus. Ooh.
I ain't gonna say. I
And
can't,
my
I can't
cousin,
tolerate
literally,
it.
my little cousin Nick, he texted me one time and he would texting fast because he's really grammatically correct most of the times. And he said your and it's supposed to be your, and I corrected him. And you know what he told me?
What?
Bitch, that's why you single. When I tell you,
Oh
I
my
was
god.
He
I
ain't
was
like that.
Nick was like, and when he said it, I was like, oh, because I mean, okay, I guess that's why, because I correct people.
Nick, who's Nick?
My little cousin,
What's his sign?
he's a Capricorn.
I love him.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
who
sorry.
that
That's the
is.
one that posts our video.
Yeah,
live.
I was about to say, I
Yeah, I
was
love
about our
him.
number one
I love
fan.
you,
Yes, that's
Nick.
him.
I
Don't
love
be
you,
talking
Nick.
about
I'm not
love
talking
him.
about him. That's my
I love
baby.
him.
I love Nick.
I love
He's
him
an
too.
actor
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're my best friend.
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
You're my best
Capricorn.
friend. Hey, friend.
Okay, it's because Mercury is in retrograde. Is that a red flag?
No.
I believe so really be happening when Mercury is in retrograde.
And
Okay. Okay, I don't even fuck with my baby mama. We just live together. Okay, but what if a person comes to you and just be like this? They be like, listen, I really do love you. I care about you. You know, you're like the perfect ideal person for me. But, you know, I have this kid. I never did have a family unit. I want to, you know, be there for my kid. But me and you would still have a best friend type relationship. Is that a red? Is it a red?
So look, I think I may have been a red flag in a situation
Uh-huh.
like that because remember, my ex, who, Scoop, my ex.
Uh-huh.
So I remember when we were living together
Uh-huh.
at his mom's, but we weren't together,
Uh-huh.
and you know that's Zaria dad or whatever, and I was dating somebody, and it really just felt like, no, you like, cause y'all know my character, so I wasn't like intentionally like cheating or doing no dude wrong or nothing like that. I was really in a situation where I had to stay there because I was waiting for my place to get ready, and she stayed right up the street from my place and right up the street from where Zaria's school, and she was already keeping Zaria, so she was just like, yeah, you can come here for a couple, for a little while, but a little while turned into like a couple of months, like 2 or 3 months. That I was staying there with him. We were in separate rooms. He was downstairs in his room. I was upstairs in my room. But like looking at it, it would look like a red flag situation. But we really weren't doing anything with each other until the dude that I was dating says, F you, I feel like y'all messing with each other, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, we might as well try to make it work out because people don't want to, people don't trust me. They feel like I'm in a situation with you because your mama helping me out and you're here with your mama and I'm here with your mama. You know what I'm saying? So it just didn't seem like I was being genuine. So that's why I be giving people a benefit of the doubt because I know I done been in a whole bunch of red flag situations.
Yeah, well, he's not going to tell me that he loved me. No, it's not gonna happen. We not doing that. But yeah,
that's why I said baby daddies. I mean, baby mamas. He got a baby mama. It's a red flag because I don't know how to handle that.
You don't know how this will keep going. Okay, when we gonna leak? To be this a red flag?
Yeah, no.
Plan something,
and then let me know what we doing. Ask me my schedule. Hey,
not when we gonna leave.
When are you free? And then plan something. Follow behind that, and then that's good. But when we gonna link, it's a red flag.
There's like a sneaky link. You know what a sneaky link is?
No, what's that?
It's so much stuff that done got invented.
It's like I feel like sneaky link is the new way to say like a cut buddy. I feel like sneaky link is a little kid word. Like little kids say that.
I feel like stuff that derive from social media, it has a lot to do with the younger generation and the younger audience. Like people like them spamming people. Young people on social media is a fucking red flag to me.
They don't need it.
They don't need to. They are destroying it.
Okay, my car in the shop. Red flag.
Look, y'all, it's a red flag because listen, my car been in the shop for I don't know how many. It's just like I don't have a car.
So wait, your car really is in the shop?
My car is really in the shop.
Well, years.
It feels like years, but it's been months.
Yeah. So, but is that a red flag for a person telling you that? Because if you know your car,
that is a red flag because when you gonna get it? You don't know nothing about when you gonna get it.
Well, I will say this in their defense because me and my girlfriend were just talking yesterday. Her car is in the shop and it's gonna probably be there because the car manufacturers are having a hard time ordering parts.
That's what's going on.
So that's that right.
That's
so
what's
right
going
now,
on, but still, it still is a red flag because I've been in situations with dudes that tell me they had the cars in the shop and I never ever
seen it.
I never seen the car.
Like you ain't got no job, Tommy.
Well, I know I had one thing happen when I first met Ramon. He came picked me up in a little hoopty doopty, and he had like a file for like I used the wrong word, but
I was like
I mean the key fob. Okay. He had like a Mercedes one, and when we went, he's like, "Let me drive you to your car or whatever." And when we got in his car, he was in a little hoopty hoop, and he's like, "Yeah, this is my work car." And then he had no fucking Mercedes. I'm like, "Why did you have it?"
He got it from the Goodwill, maybe?
He said that was his previous car. He still just had the key.
Oh, what, for sentimental reasons?
He's just trying to stunt on me. He's just trying to stunt. Like, I'm not the type of person. I don't care what kind of car you drive.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I prefer.
I think when I'm thinking about it, if I say it's a red flag to somebody else, but if I do it, it's not really a red flag because I'm probably telling the truth or it's coming from a real situation. But these folks out here.
Okay, what about when a woman says, as a man, you supposed to? See, we're being biased. Because I feel like that could be a red flag, but I know I say that because sometimes I just tell, like, guys, if it's certain things, this is one thing I would say, like, as a man, you have nothing if you don't have your word. And, you just say certain those things, but, I mean, to a man, that could be a red flag, but, like, I think sometimes a lot of men don't know how to move with integrity these days. So you have to, like, tell them, like,
a man is supposed to do this.
Yeah.
K. Michelle said you can't raise a man. I ain't in the business of raising nobody's son. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I have said it before, but I just thought of that. K. Michelle said
you can't
raise a man.
Okay, vocals.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming
So
in. Okay, what about when a man tell you as a woman you should? Is that a red flag?
Why if you don't get out my face?
Key, that ain't a red flag. As a woman, you should cook, clean, be barefoot.
Why if you don't get out my face? Bye.
I ain't never, it's funny hearing you say stuff like that because I ain't never had no man say nothing like that.
Yeah.
But still, it could happen.
I feel like, I've had conversations, guys be trying to get so deep, and you know they dedicated.
Sometimes it's not a red flag. I feel like that's a conversation.
Right.
Because what you mean?
Yeah. You got the audacity.
Okay, what about niggas always asking, can you cook, can you build a motherfucking house? So I guess that's a red flag. Like, if you're
her, she's like,
if a girl can't cook, is that a red flag?
No, that's a red flag. If you can't cook, you can learn. You think that's a red flag?
What about if a girl can't comb hair or braid?
No, that's not a red
braid.
flag. I feel like it's stuff that you can learn. Like, and like somebody, like your cooking can be the shit to like you and your friends and all this. And this man can be from Jamaica and come in and he just like your shit ain't hitting on
that
shit.
Is true.
Like
right.
put some spice in it. It's just everything is contingent on that person. That's not a red flag. Now, if you express to that person, hey babe, can you do it a certain type of way that I like, and then they're not trying to make no effort to change it up, then that could be a red flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
No effort, red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. This gonna bring back memories. Damn, I forgot my wallet.
First of all, I ain't never heard anybody say it to me. Don't even play with me.
Yeah,
however, it is a red flag.
Y'all both, do y'all remember this? I don't know. The Christmas tree. That's gonna be a story time. Around Christmas, that's gonna be a story time, y'all. Okay. You remember he said he forgot his wallet. Okay.
Oh Lord.
That's a good story time. In December, we gonna do that for y'all. Okay. And then y'all don't know that I had turned around and asked Mary for a tree one year.
I know.
Oh, you remember that? And I originally brought that up to you. He's like, yeah. He said you don't remember that. I said, boy, please. We had to stop talking for a long time. Okay, you the one with all the money.
It's a red flag. Somebody literally said this to me a few months ago, like, oh, big time. Well, you got all.
Yeah.
First of all, you ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, don't say that to me, please, because I don't want you to feel no type of way when I ask you for some money. Okay, can I borrow $20? Red flag. I don't want nobody.
Boy, I'm so over that. Please don't ask me.
Not $20.
Don't ask me for no money. Don't ask me for nothing.
Okay, yo. Them mentioning what have you done for me? Them saying what have you done for me? Is that a red flag?
Yeah.
I don't think nobody gonna even say that. I ain't never had that.
Yeah.
The Maury show said the baby isn't yours.
The Maury show commented, wait, yo, these social media pages are hilarious.
Eat my ass. That's not a red flag for me. Well, but if a man is requesting it, then yes. But I mean, I don't know how to separate. Okay, let me see. Let's just go with the flow. Is that a red flag? That's not for me. That's not.
Because I'm actually learning to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bed, I fell asleep.
Oh.
But have y'all ever fell asleep on somebody though?
Yeah.
Okay, so how can it be?
Because it's still a red flag.
It's a red flag. It's gonna raise the eyebrow.
Okay,
right?
I just be chilling. Is that a red flag?
Yeah.
I just be chilling. So.
I just be chilling. Who you telling you just be chilling?
Y'all, everybody. I just be chilling.
Okay, makes no effort to see you, but I always say, so when I'm gonna see you? Boy, never in your dream. Close your eyes.
Come on.
She said close your eyes.
Okay, y'all. Our bun is more important than the title. If I want the title,
if you want the title, that's a red flag.
If you're using that to deter me from having a title, then yes, it's a red flag.
Yeah. If y'all not in agreement on there, then it's a red flag.
If you're not using that to make me like, shut up about a title, then it's a red flag. But if it's something like our bond is like it's super strong, then the title don't matter. It's coming, but it don't matter.
Okay, I feel you. So that's all we get. Yeah, I totally enjoyed this.
Me too.
Thank you guys for participating and being open to it. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what they need to do, CC?
They need to like, comment, subscribe, and share our YouTubes. Listen to us on all the listening stations where you find the podcast. Follow us on Instagram and hit us up with any topics you'd like to speak about.
And when y'all see this video posting or a snippet of it, tell us. Give us some red flags. What's some red flags that we missed?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure we missed a lot.
And y'all like this segment, we can do it again. Just let us know. Give us 100 likes on this video and we'll do it again.
Or a format of something like fun and exciting.
Yeah. Ooh, thank you so much, guys. And as always, thank you for watching.
Girl, I'm grown.